Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Have You Heard? My name's Richard and today's Yes Friday. So we're going to be doing another Yes song, and as you can see from the title, we're back with Tormato. Oh, there we go. Tormato. And we're going to be doing Release. There's the wonderful vinyl version with all the tomatoes thrown at it. And apparently there has been a lot of debate over who threw the tomatoes. Rick Wakeman has said he threw the tomatoes because he didn't like Hypnosis's design, which is quite bizarre, particularly as it was supposed to be called Yes Tour, the album, and that's the tour in the background. Let's get it again. There's the tour. That's a stony outcrop in Somerset, not far from where the Glastonbury Festival's held every year. But Rick says he threw the tomatoes. Other people have said that it was Aubrey Powell of Hypnosis who threw the tomatoes at the design because he was fed up that Yes hadn't taken any decisions on whether they liked it or not. So it's a big mystery. That being said, we've quickly come back to Tormato. Our first ever Yes video was on the Silent Wings of Freedom. I think it was about number 3. So all of you Yes fans who haven't seen the channel before, jump onto the playlists. There's a big old playlist of about 11 or 12 songs now where you can enjoy them again and listen to the discussion and a few little anecdotes from me. Yeah, Tormato sits rather uneasily within the Yes canon. Certainly not as loved as the giants that went before it. But as time has gone by, despite some oddities, there's some lovely stuff on it. And I think we've chosen the 2 best songs so far, on the Silent Wings of Freedom and now Release. A case could be made for Don't Kill the Whale, but I've chosen Release because it's had far fewer reaction channel visits than Don't Kill the Whale, only about 5. So we're sticking to our ethos of going for the underdog. So Release is the chosen Yes song for today. We'll talk about the album a little bit more in the music afterwards, but let's play the song now, shall we? That's what we're here for. So here we go. Release from the album Tormato, released on the 22nd of September 1978. Here we are.
shoes on. Is that lack of concentration? Really? Lost and wondering maybe how it is. Seems to me it's as simple as this. No matter where you go, you're gonna find you won't see me in front, but you kinda leave me behind. Or at first to the needs of each other's days. Simple to lose in the bright signs of anarchist calling ways. All of the counting for in the craziness of power, in the craziness. Really so. Or abandon your hope for your brother. Really so. Or abandon your hope for your sister. Release, bring up controllers. Show some signs of appreciating royalties. Release, bring up controllers. Show some signs of appreciating royalties.
Gosh, that goes quickly. On to Circus of Heaven, but fortunately we stopped it in time. It's an action-packed 5 or 6 minutes, isn't it? And I mean, I leave this album alone for a little while, and I go back to it, and the energy from this song always gets me. I've been doing quite a lot of reading up, and certainly it seemed to many people at the time that Alan White and Chris Squire and Steve Howe thought that this was a back to the basics album. That was the whole idea of putting it out. It's 1978. Punk had subsided, but new wave had taken over, and short, sharp songs were the order of the day. Um, but John and Rick seem to have other ideas. I mean, John's not back to basics lyrics at all, and songs like Circus of Heaven, um, really fantastical songs that really didn't kind of go with the feel. And Rick was playing Polymoog and Birotron nearly all the time through the album, and it's very trebly, isn't it? Lots of high register stuff. Um, for a little bit of Hammond organ, just to um, bring everything down to earth a little bit. A little bit more of an organic sound would I think have made the album sound that much better. I believe that Rick had a financial stake in the Birotron, so hence he was doing a lot of product placement. But it's a great song, and it really goes. They rock out. It's the most back to basics song. Yeah, maybe with On the Silent Wings of Freedom as well. And I think it's a good choice from the album for us for today, particularly as it hasn't received too many reactions on the reaction channels. What do you guys think? We had a very good response to On the Silent Wings of Freedom, and I remember that there were a few people who commented saying, I like Release as well. So I think those people will be happy. So I'm pleased about that. But I really would like to hear your comments or see your comments, and tell me what you think about the album. Of course, after this album, they went on a big long tour. I know they did loads of dates at Madison Square Garden. I think they broke a record at the time for most sellouts at Madison Square Garden. But when they started thinking about the next album, they were talking with Roy Thomas Baker as a producer, because they self-produced this album, and I don't think they were particularly happy with their own achievements. But apparently those sessions with Roy Thomas Baker didn't go particularly well. And over a few beers in the pub, Rick and John decided to leave the band. And of course, we then had the drama, which we will touch on next Friday, I guess. Please, I hope you've enjoyed today. Hope we've released some Friday afternoon or Friday evening tensions. I hope you enjoyed them. Please press like, subscribe to the channel. As I say, we've got playlists available for you to dig deep and see what we've done before. And if you like what we've seen, please subscribe, so you can be a part of everything that happens straight away. Your comments will be most appreciated, and of course I do read every single comment and respond to a load of them. So there we are. Another Friday has come. We still have 2 more sides of Topographic Oceans to play, and I think we should play those in the run-up to Christmas. Give ourselves a little Christmas present. So I think within the next week we might well do the Ancient, and maybe the week before Christmas, on one of the other days, not on a Yes Day, but one of the other days, we'll do Ritual. And that'll be a nice pre-Christmas gift to ourselves. So we'll do that, I think. Unless, of course, you disagree, and you can put those in the comments. But thanks very much. Thank you for watching. I do appreciate all the support, and I really look forward to seeing you on the next video, which will be tomorrow. So until then, it's cheers, everybody. Bye bye.